Hello viewers, my name is Nick and I'm a videographer and a video editor and I work with Sahara TV. Today I'm introducing Dr. Njekiri Damages!
Thank you. Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We're coming to you from the greatest city in the world.
New York!
New York City is so great that a Bronx woman has married 10 men in 11 years.
What?
Oh yeah, in a green card scam. Oh yeah, she got sentenced to rehab. Now, for those of you who do not know, rehab is that place that Magic Fashe goes in and comes out from, that kind of. Now, the 40-year-old woman could not remember the names of some of the men she married.
What?
Oh yeah, I looked up the names and some of them sounded like the names here, like your name, like this one. Yeah. Like one was Dimeji something, I don't know. It looks like you. Anyway, in 1 year alone, 2002, she married 5 men. 5, yeah.
Wow.
At one point, the woman was married to 8 men at the same time.
No way.
No, this is real story, New York story, only in New York. Now, she told New York Post, I was in very bad shape.
What?
Yeah, and I don't remember much of that point in my life. I know. Look at her. Wow. Now, it's the same thing with America. America as a whole today is in a very bad shape. You know why?
Why?
It is hunting season again.
Oh, yes.
Hunting season. Last week, 2 unarmed black men were shot dead. One in Louisiana, one in Minnesota. Yeah. Yeah. Now, here is the shooting of Alton Sterling in Louisiana. Watch.
Wow.
I know. Horrible, isn't it?
Wow.
Horrible. And here is the shooting of Philando Castile in Minnesota. Watch.
Fuck! He just shot his arm off. We got pulled over on Larpener.
I told him not to reach for it. I told him to get his hand out.
You told him to get his ID, sir, and his driver's license. Oh my God, please don't tell me he's dead. Please don't tell me my boyfriend just went like that.
Keep your hands where they are, please.
Yes, I will, sir. I'll keep my hands where they are. Please don't tell me this, Lord. Please, Jesus, don't tell me that he's gone. Please don't tell me that he's gone. Please, officer, don't tell me that you just did this to him.
Wow.
What a waste. What a waste.
Unbelievable.
What a life.
Wow.
You know? Now, as expected, Black Lives Matter went on a protest across the country.
Of course.
Their slogan was, no justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace.
I think they should land that in. They should land that. They should land that in Africa. Now, there was a debate about, one was this, would they have been killed if they had not resisted arrest? I think that's a wrong debate.
What?
You know.
Yes.
Now, no, but let me show you this. Here is a white man resisting arrest. Watch.
Do it! Ah! Get down! Get down! On the ground! Baby, come out.
Oh shit. Oh my God, dude. Baby, get over here. Get him again.
Wow.
You see? They didn't kill him. Now, there is a bigger debate and a bigger question. And it goes like this. Could they have been killed if they were white? Could they?
No.
Now, here are some statistics. Across the United States, 509 people have been killed by police this year.
Wow.
509, yeah. Out of that number, 238 were white people. 123 black people. And 79 were people that crossed the border. Okay. This is a serious topic.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, go with me. If it were to be proportional to each group's population, then since blacks are 13% of the U.S. population, the number of black people that's supposed to have been killed by the police should have been 30.
Hey!
30, that's it.
Hey!
But no, it's 123. Being that white people, they are 72% of the U.S. population. Okay? the number of white people that should have been killed by the police, if they are going proportional to the population, should have been 681. Yeah. So you see, this is not fair.
Wow.
I'm speaking mathematically, you know. I know it will take some of you like a whole day to do this calculation, but trust me, I'm right, you know. So they're killing more black people. So while I was busy doing these calculations, you know, a sniper in Dallas shot and killed 5 police officers.
Yes.
These officers were protecting Black Lives Matter protesters in downtown Dallas. Watch.
Holy shit. Holy shit. They're shooting right now, and there's an officer down. It's coming from the right over there, from around these buildings. I don't know where.
Wow. Wow.
You see, I tell you, America is a complicated country. Complicated. Dallas police simply sent a robot to blow up the sniper with a bomb.
Wow.
This America, we use these things. We buy and build these weapons and use it abroad. And then we bring it home to kill ourselves.
Of course.
That's America. Complicated. Nobody understands it. Now, here is Obama's reaction to the killing of 2 black men.
Oh, please.
Watch.
All of us as Americans should be troubled by these shootings, because these are not isolated incidents.
Oh, please.
I know. Well, the president had his say. When he thought he was going to sleep, Dallas police officers were then killed. So here is Obama again, reacting to the killing of police officers in Dallas. Watch.
The federal government will provide whatever assistance Dallas may need as it deals with this tremendous tragedy. We still don't know all the facts. What we do know is that there has been a vicious, calculated, and despicable attack on law enforcement. There is no possible justification for these kinds of attacks or any violence against law enforcement.
Wow.
I know. You have to feel sorry for Obama. You know, I prefer to see the other Obama, the other side of Obama, not this one we are seeing in these tragic situations. You know the one I'm talking about? Watch.
Happy birthday, dear Malia. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, everybody.
Wow.
I know. America is truly God's own country. The problem is that God was not consulted when they wrote the Constitution of America.
That's true.
That was it. If God was consulted, he would have told them point blank, thou shalt not kill means thou shalt not kill. It doesn't mean that you have to give everybody in America a gun and hope that they won't kill. That's it. They misunderstood that. And until then, the killings will continue. As the good book says, God chooses the foolish things of this world to shame the wise.
Wow.
You remember that? Tweet it out. Where is Sasha? Oh, Sasha is not here anymore. Huh?
Doctor.
Anyway, let's forget about violent America. Let's go to the peaceful continent of Africa. Our motherland. You know, Mama Africa. How do you do, Mama? Mama Africa. So protesters in Zimbabwe last week shut down the country. Oh yeah, in a WhatsApp campaign called Shut Down Zimbabwe. The protesters were complaining about poor living standards and government failure to pay workers their salaries.
Wow.
You know what? Can you see how they are beating up protesters? I look forward to when an African government official will stand up and say this to protesters in his or her own country. Watch.
And to those who seek to improve our country through peaceful protest and protected speech, I want you to know that your voice is important. Do not be discouraged by those who would use your lawful actions as a cover for their heinous violence.
Wow.
Yeah. I didn't know that she could say that. You know, did she say what I had? Please, play more of it.
You heard it right.
More.
We will continue to safeguard your constitutional rights and to work with you in the difficult mission of building a better nation and a brighter future.
Wow. Now, Mugabe has since shut down what remains of the internet in Zimbabwe. Because those protesters were also asking that the 92-year-old man should quit.
Really?
Now, as if the Queen of England, who is over 100 years, and who knows, is not still the Queen of England. I tell you. These protesters did not drink Kool-Aid. People are thinking that's what people are thinking. No, they did not. They were under the influence of a very bad Nigerian woman. She's so terrible that I cannot even use my mouth. This is my vagabond mouth to mention her name. Just watch her in action.
I know you can hear me. Yeah. You're pushing me, sir. You're pushing me. Sir, don't you think it's time to step down, sir?
It's okay.
Sir, don't you think it's time to step down?
Pardon.
Can you say something, sir? Do you think it's time to step down?
Which one?
How's your health? How are you feeling? I have no idea what that means.
Sahara reporters asking.
Sahara
reporters asking. Is President Mugabe going to step down?
Don't you think?
Wait.
So you can rap?
Okay.
You
want to ask questions? You want to ask questions about Mugabe stepping down?
Yeah, she's the one influencing them. You know, just when everyone across the world, across Africa, is messing up, Gambia's president, Yahya Jammeh, is standing up for peace and justice.
Amen.
Oh yeah, President Jammeh last week ordered lawmakers in his country to introduce a law to ban child marriage. Did you hear that? He said that everyone marrying a girl under the age of 18 will be jailed for 20 years. He did not stop there. He also said that the parents of the girl should also be jailed with the imam who performed the marriage ceremony. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. This is what this is what I call change. If you want to bring change, you bring change. You know? If you're serious about change, you bring change.
Exactly.
Now, something funny happened. After he said that, people went on the street to celebrate over the order he gave, you know, and he mistook them. He thought they were protesters and quickly locked them up. Africa. Now, talking about confused presidents, Cameroonian President Paul Biya has sent a delegation to Nigeria to learn how to trace stolen money. No, we don't make this up. This is in the news. Yeah. Can you imagine that? Oloshi, Paul Biya, Oloshi. Now, Mr. Biya, I think your head is not correct. I'm serious. Your head is not correct. If you're looking for loot, money stolen out of Cameroon, look inside Chanel's your wife's hair. Oh, I forgot that is the wife. My bad. I didn't know that. I was just kidding. But look there. She's hiding something.
You're bad.
Now, in Nigeria, there is confusion everywhere.
Of course.
Everywhere. Just when people were getting done with kicking each other over Buhari's removal of Ibe Kachukwu as the group managing director of NNPC. Serving and retired army generals are in panic over a report about arms deals they all participated in.
Wow.
Oh yeah, it's coming up. Newspapers are reporting that some retired and serving generals will receive punishment for partaking in the stealing of money meant to buy arms to fight Boko Haram. Oh yeah, it's serious news. By next week it will blow up. I'm telling you. Is this the kind of punishment they are going to receive? Watch. What? No. That is training video? Is that what you're telling me?
Hey.
If this is training video, how do you punish soldiers who did bad things then?
Tell me.
How?
Tell me.
How?
Hey.
Like this?
Or like that.
Terrible. Now. So Buhari appointed a new board of NNPC.
Really?
He made his junior minister, Ibe Kachukwu, the chairman of the board.
Hey.
But some people think that he was made the chairman of NNPC's Parent Teachers Association.
Really?
Yeah, that's what some people like this one. Now, as expected, every appointment made in Nigeria now requires us to Google the person's name. We have to find the religion of the person, the state of origin, and the complexion of his girlfriend. No, we have to do that. It's very important. Now, if the appointee is a woman, well, That never happens. We're talking about Buhari. It never happens. No, it doesn't happen. Forget about it. It doesn't happen. and I must tell you that I was disappointed that none of the NNPC's PTA members is from my state. I'm talking about the state of confusion. That's where everybody, most people in Nigeria, they are from the state of confusion. We don't know what's going on. Now, the one thing that I could not understand was Buhari's decision to put his chief of staff as a member of the NNPC's PTA.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, I know. With so much unemployment in Nigeria, why should one man have more than one job?
Right?
And it's not like he's doing the one job he had well. You know, why? No, like this one, and this one, and this one. Why should they have more than one job? Now, under Jonathan, Obasanjo said that Nigeria had 5 presidents. Patience Jonathan, Ngo Baby, Stella Odua, Desiani Alison Madeke, and Jonathan.
Yes, sir.
With Jonathan as the weakest point. Likewise, under Buhari, Nigeria has 4 presidents. We're looking for the 5th one. We have Abe, the man that is the chief of staff. We have Dwaura, the man that is the chief of secret police. And we have Lawal, the one that is the secretary to the federal government. And then Buhari, which is the weakest, is still the weakest one. Now, in corruption news, Governor Fayose of Ekiti State is reported to have bought a 1.35 billion naira house. Yeah, in just 6 months in office. Wow. He came in 6 months, he bought the 1.35 billion naira house. Wow. Now, I don't know why people were shocked. You know, this is not a case of, people were shocked and they're up in arms. But this is not a case of corruption. No, look here, my people. This is not stealing. Let me explain to you how he did it. At 200 million naira a month as security votes, which, by the way, every governor, they all get it. They get it before they pay their workers. This is just security votes well used. Or do you prefer that he will use the money to buy SUV for members of the House of Assembly? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? That's what they did in Ebonyi State. They just used the money. Yeah, they just use the money and buy them one SUV and they are happy. Now, meanwhile, in Osun State, Governor Arebo Shola cried out. He said, I have not received salary since August 2010. Oh, yeah, he's the governor. I say, poor guy, you know. But see what I'm telling you, you know, this is what I'm saying. Like other governors, he just manages the 200 million a month. That he gets in security vote. That's it. He just manage it, you know. The family, they try, you know. It's not even enough to bleach the skin of the family member. It's not. Very poor guy. Yeah. Now, in what is the biggest corruption news of the week?
Tell us.
EFCC said that former Nigeria's aviation minister, Stella Odua, you know her? She deposited 2.5 billion, capital B, into her housemate's bank account. Housemate. So Princess Stella Odua was so generous that she dashed billions to her housemate. Now, before you start, before you start hanging around the minister's house looking for housemates to marry, let me tell you. According to the National Association of Nigerian Housemates, they don't even know that they have accounts in the bank. So before you start going to see if you will marry one of them, they don't know they have that money. Now, the good thing is that Stella Odua denied it. She said that the story was a figment of the housemate's imagination. That explains it, you know. Now, in sports news, soccer star Messi, you know Messi?
Yes.
Yeah. He was this week sentenced to 21 months in prison for tax fraud. Yeah. Immediately the news broke. Some prison football leagues, they were celebrating and hoping to recruit him. I say stop. My fellow prisoners, stop. Guess what? Messi is not going to play for your team.
No.
He's not even coming anywhere near your prison.
No.
Hey. The Spanish judicial system, they were just messing around. They were just messing around. You know, he's Messi for crying out loud. Did you get that? They're just messing around. This is a segment we call Secrets of
Pictures.
It's based on the premise that a picture is worth more than 1,000
words.
Good, good. The first picture you're looking at is that of Obasanjo, the former president Obasanjo, with his team. They were just getting ready to go and play. Look at him. The man is like 102 years. Look at him. But he's still playing. I say, shame on you, Messi, for leaving international soccer. Shame on you. Look at Obasanjo. The next picture you're looking at is Buhari hosting. He's hosting and serving physically challenged Nigerians in Aso Rock. He brought them into Aso Rock and he's serving them. Isn't that wonderful?
Jesus.
It's wonderful. Like Jesus. I like that. In ordinary times, you know, this would have been a very good symbolic move. But these are no ordinary times. Nigerians are asking, how much does that food cost?
Yeah.
Yes, we want to know. How much? It's not in the budget. Here are some stories making headline news across Nigeria this week. Nigerian military reopens Borno Road that was closed 3 years ago because of Boko Haram. Can you believe that? 3 years ago. You see, this is what I'm talking about. And people are saying there's no change. The next thing they will reopen is that box where they put APC promises. They promised to do this and do this. They will open it. We are praying in another 3 years. EFCC removes Desiani from money laundering trial.
What?
Oh yeah. But they said don't panic. They said that her case is different.
Why?
It's now under a new category. They called it a money dry cleaning. Money dry cleaning thing, you know. CBN, the Central Bank of Nigeria, takes over management of Skype Bank. Did you hear that?
Yes.
Oh yeah, they said no more. We are taking it over. I didn't know that they have that kind of power. Do you know that?
No,
I didn't know. So when are they going to take over the management of CBN?
Do it.
When?
Never.
Did they get it?
Yes.
When will the CBN take over the money? Because we don't know who is managing it. I think it's Buhari. Buhari wakes up and says, can you do this? And they'll do it. We don't know. Anyway. Governor Ibazu's tax certificates were not fake, says Abia State Internal Revenue Service. Did you hear the story? Really? The governor was kicked out because they said that his tax certificates were fake.
Oh, wow.
Now the IRS in Abia is saying that they were not fake.
Okay.
They said that they were only made in Aba. That's all. It was made in Aba. That's all. Case was closed on the strength of that argument. They said you can come back and be a governor. So that'd be a lesson for you. This guy is from Abia State. We know that. We know. We need to check your visa to America and know whether your visa was made in Aba. Now, this is very important. Omishore, you know him, the former senator. He said he was arrested by the EFCC. And this is what he told them. I will not follow you. Only my dead body will follow you.
What?
Oh, yeah. He was telling them. He resisted arrest. He said, I'm not going anywhere. And then the EFCC, they gave him roasted corns. And he said, let's go. Nonsense. Niger Delta Avengers announces fresh attacks on Chevron NNPC facilities.
What?
Oh, yeah. Were you surprised? Oh, you were waiting for the announcement for the cure of cancer. Was that what you were waiting for? Not from them. No. It's about destruction. That's all we... No, this is very good. This is a very good one. I robbed to pay my children's school fees, says a suspect. You know, that's quite impressive because the good news for him is that now that he's going to prison, he can actually get his own degree right there.
Yeah.
You know, by the way, do they have classes in Nigerian prison? Have you seen Nigerian prison? Maybe we can ask Bode George. He can tell us. He's been there. You know? It's time for your
email.
Growing up in Kenya, my sister and I were very close. But like any sisters, we fought a lot. She always got new clothes, and I always got hand-me-downs. Now she's putting her children through school in Kenya. We still fight sometimes, especially when I send money for the kids. I tell her, buy some clothes for the younger one, and we both laugh.
With nearly 500,000 locations, our app and online, this is moving money for better.
It's time for your email. It's time for your
email.
Wow. Welcome. Tomato juice.
Yes.
This is unacceptable.
Yes.
Insubordination.
Insubordination.
Yes.
what reason do you have to give again to them? I know you buy new attires, you want to show off. but this is a professional setting.
Huh?
What reason do you have? Explain. We don't have a lot of time.
Sushi.
We are going to bring in sushi or periwinkle. I mean, this is ridiculous. So what reason do you have?
So I should
Make
be
it quick.
scared.
Make it quick.
I should be scared that you want to bring someone.
Yes, yes. We don't have a lot of time.
Doctor,
Our
increase
people are
my pay. Then I'll wear my uniform. Increase my pay. It's a strike.
Yes.
Black Americans are striking in the street right now. So me too, I shall strike.
Hey, right now.
Ah, it's my right.
Tomato just has turned into Fayose.
So, hold me. You are in public, you are disgracing the doctor.
Doctor, this is not public. There are people.
These are, I don't know
These
these
are
people. These
people.
are,
I know you. I know you
this
too
one.
watching.
I don't know them.
We are friends.
We will talk after the show. After the show. This is the height of insubordination.
Yes.
And
we
we
shall
need to talk to, no, it's not acceptable. Yes. We have to talk to you.
Who's that yeye person in there?
Let's hear the emails.
You say EFCC. Anyway, our first email is from Stanley in Sweden.
Stanley, yeah, that's my friend Stanley.
I know that's your
Yeah,
friend.
you know when we were in Sweden. Yeah. When we used to drink this kind of drink that has an umbrella on top of it. all right. Let's hear his email.
Okay, he writes,
Okay.
Hi, Dr. Damages. I have been following your program and I so much love it.
Is what I'm saying?
Please, I have only one request to make. You are aware that President Buhari is having ear problem. What? Please, doctor, can you help him?
Oh.
I want you to inject him in the ear so that he will be able to hear the cry of Nigerians suffering.
That's a good point.
He came to power with his negative change.
Thank you, Stanley. Thank you so much.
Hey.
You know, I tell you, I have the X-ray of Buhari's ear. They sent it to me to read. You know, they did it in London. They couldn't read. You know, those British people and their medicine is small compared to what we do here in America. Yes. But anyway, they sent it to me and I looked at it. I can tell you that the problem is not in his ears. The problem is in the head. No, not Buhari's head, but the head of all those people who have his ears. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about Abba, Lawal, like Drawara. Those are the problem. No, Saraki has no ear. That one has no ear. No, the man knows the ear. But the people who have Buhari's ears, they are the people who are blocking him from hearing your suffering. That's what I'm saying. Next. So we have to work with them, work on them, maybe kick them out.
Next. 2019.
Yeah.
Our second email is from engineer Usman Bello Abdullah in Gombe State, Nigeria.
That's my friend, you know. That's our friend, yeah. He used to write all the time, yeah. What does he want now?
He writes, Hi, doctor. I want you to teach us how to handle the two most functional things in our hearts. Guess what? It's love and hatred. Common sense in Nigeria is that if you like someone, you will never see his wrong deed. And if it is the person you hate, you will never see his good deed. Proof to that is the social media arguments where we insult ourselves over the same people doing the same thing. And Buhari's attitude towards criminals in APC, and always saying he's fighting corruption. We need to change. We need to change the way we think and redefine what's common sense with respect to the remaining world. Despite Americans' craziness, you will hardly see them insulting themselves over Hillary or Trump on social media. So we should not. That's a lie, by the way. So we should not be disgracing our nation in the eyes of the world.
Wow. Thank you so much, Usman. You know, your first observation is right. We are up in arms when the subject matter is ours. But when it's not, we don't care. We look away. It's like me. I don't care what anyone says about Tiwa Savage. But if you make any bad comment about Kosi, it's me and you. It's me and you. Now, on the second matter of Hillary and Trump, Americans insult themselves like hell. It's worse than anything Nigerians will ever be able to do. You know? Now, if you doubt me, go to Huffington Post or New York Post comments and read. Go and read. So, but thank you for writing. You have a point, you know. I support you. Stay away from Kosi. I'm warning you. Next.
That's all the time.
That's it. Oh, that's all the time we have for emails. Please keep sending your emails to Dr. Damages at
gmail.com.
And follow us on Twitter at
Dr. Damages.
What is the other one? Where they put pictures? What is it called?
Instagram. IG.
Follow. Do they follow people on it?
Of course.
Follow us on Instagram at
Dr. Damages.
Okay. I don't know. Yeah. Now, here is my concern for today. No, I don't know. That one is too advanced for me.
It's too advanced.
It's too advanced. Here is my concern for today. It's taken from page 419 of the book Palm Trees on Snow by Elie Wiesel. Do you know him? He just passed away. And he says, someone who hates one group will end up hating everyone. And ultimately hating himself or herself. Until next week, I'm Dr. Damages. I diagnose.
You heal yourself.
Thank you.
We have a lot of audience in here.
Yeah, they are happy. I brought them up. So, what? People are not watching now. Tell me, what are we going to do? Because we don't want to see. Are you sure the
camera is off?
It's off now. We don't want to see you.
No, doctor,
dress
is the camera off?
Sasha, turn it off.
Sasha's not here.
Sasha is not here anymore. What happened? KK, turn it off. Okay, so what is the actual reason? What's the problem? Have you started doing? What do you do with the money I pay you? Tell me, because I can do something.
What is this?
Tell me. I know you don't do this.
Do I look like? Do I look like I do that?
We don't know. People, they said they do that in the White House. I didn't say it. Enquirer is official newspaper, you know. So,
doctor, stop trying to create scandal.
Okay.
Get it? Scandal, the White House.
I'm brushing her up, you know, making her see things that are going on.
Doctor,
you know,
please.
before she used to just watch Latino drama. You know, what is it called? Telemundo. I brought her out from there to watch civilized shows. Okay, yeah, we don't have time.
Okay. Since we're in a rush, the reason why is simple and bland. It's summertime.
Wait. So why am I dressed? Why am I dressed like this if it's summer?
Doctor, you don't have to. I heard you're going to the Bahamas soon.
Oh yeah.
You'll be showing us in your short.
Yeah, that's next weekend. Yeah, next weekend I'm going to Bahamas. So I'm going to tell you
wants to talk about
what happened. Our people, you know. I'm going to see. Thank you so much for watching. Please, I'm begging you. Can you go and watch more? They asked me to do this, otherwise there won't be, you know, things are hard. Watch more. In fact, there's somewhere I'm cooking a goose. Also subscribe to the Sahara YouTube account. What is the name of the account again? Anyway, subscribe. Whatever they say, subscribe. Click on it. Please. For me. Nice. Thank you.
Welcome to Fayose Luxury Hotel. At Fayose Luxury Hotel, we offer excellent service. Our rooms have all the necessary facilities to make your stay comfortable and memorable. You will also have access to internet service, breakfast, 24-hour power supply, full air condition, free international calls, free tire pumping service, and free car battery charge. So what are you waiting for? Quickly visit Fayose Luxury Hotel. We are located at #1 Adeola Bamishile off Raji Rasaki Road, First Estate, Amuwo, Odofin Festac, Lagos. For more information or reservation, please call us on 08075787135 or 08099900601. You can also take advantage of our online ongoing promo at www.fayosehotel.com to make your reservation and payment for your favorite room, which attracts a discount rate. Please note, rooms are reserved based on first come, first serve. Fayose Luxury Hotel, experience the home of comfort. They come.